Fractures occur when the applied load is greater than bone strength. So there's a number of things that influence bone strength, such as the mass of bone or the amount of bone you have, the material properties of bone, and the distribution of bone mass. And that's things like macroarchitecture and microarchitecture. So how bone is organized in a way that increases strength. But if we avoid the large applied loads to bone that exceed their capacity for resisting those loads, if we can avoid those, then we can avoid fractures. So part of fracture prevention is actually trying to do things to reduce the chances that we have applied loads that are going to cause a fracture. And so applied loads can come in many ways. They can come from falls or collisions with objects, which are most commonly the reason why people fracture, but also really high muscle forces, or sometimes a spine fracture, for example, can occur because of weight-bearing loads or our body position relative to gravity in combination with those muscle forces. Or rib fracture would be another example where that can occur. So as an example, one of the studies that we had looked at an exercise intervention in people with spine fractures, and someone fractured a costal cartilage while rolling from supine to prone. So that's an example of where you have muscle forces and body position, and those torsional forces potentially cause that fracture. External forces can also cause a fracture.